Bringing you the NBA here on 2K Sports with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone. Take a look at the Bobcats. Well, they know they have their work cut out for them here tonight and during a stretch of games facing a lot of talented teams.
With a tough stretch of games in front of them, it's going to be a real challenge.
Well, they put themselves in a position where it was never going to be easy. Now they're in an even tougher spot, having to face such stiff competition.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Fields in at the 1 spot. And for the Bobcats, they've got Tyrus Thomas, Anderson out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Spaghetti, and it's Randolph in at the 5 spot. So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Walker with it. Spaghetti outside. Randolph. A baseline J. And it's Durant with the rebound. Bobcats on D. And they played the Thunder once earlier in the season.
Yeah, they didn't play well that night. They weren't very aggressive. They shot the ball too often from the perimeter, never got it inside, and they were also very shaky from the foul line.
There's really no excuse. I don't know how many times we've seen it, especially when, Clark, it's time for the playoffs. Winners usually make their free throws.
It's elementary, Watson. Make your free throws when you get them. Everyone needs to take their time, get into their routine, and fundamentally execute the free throw shot.
It's Kevin, not Watson.
Okay, well, Kevin Watson.
Hey, I like it. Okay. And Charlotte has possession. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
I thought they committed a lot of unnecessary fouls in that game, guys, and that got them into trouble. And in the end, that may have been the difference.
Yeah, and that's really a lack of discipline there. I mean, they just weren't under control defensively during a lot of the game. Just like they drew it up, though.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, a short time ago, Paul Silas and I were able to chat. He said they'll have to do a good job moving their feet on the defensive end or they'll get dunked on all night. He told me that they are very aware of the slashers and finishers they're facing and will try to turn them into jump shooters. Let's see how successful they are, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Shot clock at 5. That's the 3 fly. That's good. Spaghetti's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On offense, here are the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. They come in fresh off the win against the Heat.
There was a whole lot of contact being made down low. It allowed them to get to the foul line early and often.
And it also served to put the defense at a disadvantage because they found themselves in major foul trouble and it had to be less aggressive down the stretch.
Good job using his speed advantage to create the separation he needed for the shot.
Now Walker averaging 13 points a contest. Fields covering. And Spaghetti backs down. Guarded now by Durant. Spaghetti outside. Over Durant. And that one's good by Spaghetti. Spaghetti's got 5 points so far. Now, here is Fields. Deep right on him. Outside Durant. Fields. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Takes such a delicate touch to hit that fadeaway jumper with a man in your face.
Now, here's Walker. Fields covering. Now Walker. He feeds it to Henderson. It's blocked. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Fields. And that misses. That would have put him up.
I thought that one was going to go.
You know, Steve, most of the time it does go.
Here's Walker. And Spaghetti backs down. Goes up. No good. And the Thunder go the other way. And they're running. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
That wasn't an easy call, but I think it was the right one. Looked like he got hit on the way up.
Yes, sir. Clearly gets him while he's releasing the ball there, Steve. No doubt about it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Aldridge comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Kevin Durant. Outside Williams. Here's the dish to Randolph. Let's go. Again, the miss by the Bobcats.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
Here's Fields, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. P.J. Augustine's checked in for Walker. Good for the three-point play. Fields with the steal.
That's just a sloppy pass. A lack of focus there.
And Charlotte has possession, trailing by 5. And now the first timeout called here for the Bobcats.
Yeah, he doesn't really like what he's seeing, and they're going to try to hash it out here.
With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. If you look at the Thunder, they're looking to lock up the best record of the conference and a #1 seed come playoff time. And of course, the Los Angeles Lakers right behind them.
You know, I think for Oklahoma City, they've really caught nobody by surprise this year. I mean, they've got a tremendous track record and the talent to stay on top for a while.
Yeah, you know, some people wondered if there'd be a drop-off this season just because of those high expectations, but there really hasn't been a drop-off at all.
Shot clock at 6. To stop the run, but they recover. Randall can't get it to go. And the Thunder go the other way. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Fields against Augustine. And stolen by Williams.
You know, Kevin, by and large, the turnover score hasn't been that bad for them. I mean, they've only given up a handful.
And blocked.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the board.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Goes up from the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Here is Fields. 1 second left. Good! Offense. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. The Thunder leading by 7. So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Scott Brooks has out there. Field is in at the point. Cephaloshe is the 2 with Durant at the 3. Tayshaun Prince out there with Ibaka. And that one falls for Fields. Here is Augustine. He just could not put it together in that loss to Orlando. Fields covering. And Augustine kicks to Maggette. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot. 3-pointer Augustine.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Fields against Augustine. Prince. Again, the Thunder score.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Mullins, defended by Ibaka. No block shot. Gets it to go. Here is Fields, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Shot denied. And they keep possession. Stolen. Here's Henderson. Fields covering. Fields is... A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Steps back and fires. And that one's good. Fields has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been good offensively tonight. I really like what I've seen.
Biombo, the pass to White. Hits the jump hook.
Right, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems to be the strategy, partner. I mean, pound it inside.
Here is Cook. The feed now to Fields. Shoots over Walker. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Fields has got 21 in the game.
Starting to build a head of steam here. He had a good first quarter, but he's been even better here in the second.
Fields against Augustine. And White kicks to Augustine. There's the pass to Mullins. Shoots over Aldridge. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Playing much better here, guys. And it looks like they're starting to make up some ground. We'll see